It's a story about an immortal and the history of carnage, the betrayal of the gods. A war between the immortal and the mortals. Now, it's impossible to kill an immortal completely. How did he become immortal? Some say by killing a foreign god. He enticed a god to Earth, trapping the god, then sending it to the underworld. Others say he came from a distant star, transported here by a betraying god to corrupt mankind, leading them to war and destruction, a monster from the stars. Still, others say he was once a pure soul who stumbled upon ancient forgotten magic, left behind by a careless angel that warded away the kisses of death. The truth is that nobody really knows how this man came to be immortal. He walked the earth from one generation to the next, growing restless and bitter. He would be seduced by love, yet have to watch it wither away to ugly, decayed death. He grew vain for power, becoming cruel while building huge monuments to his reign. Men feared him like no other. Promising his loyal servants eternal life, he betrayed them all through the centuries. He wished to leave this planet and seek companionship with immortals elsewhere in the universe. So he put men to work on a project to build huge machines that would transport him across the stars of heaven. The machines were dangerous, causing untold damage each time. The Earth, now ravaged with fire, forced a group of men to meet in secret, plotting how to take the immortal. Concubines whispered to him as he slept, corrupting his dreams. He would awake, becoming obsessed with searching for a rare mineral he thought would save his flying machines. This lie, planted in his mind as he slept, led him to a maze of rock, a maze so complicated no man has ever escaped. The immortal, impatient for his machine to work, rushed into the maze, soon becoming lost. For over 100 years he roamed alone in this maze, trapped. Fate intervened. An earthquake. The shifting plates of the earth dislodged the rocks of the maze, cracking and falling. The immortal seized his opportunity to escape. He scoured the earth, killing all those that had coaxed him into the maze. He spared no soul. Now, fearful of the plots of man, he set them to work, building a city of light, a place that would blind man from his presence. For the next 200 years, man worshipped the immortal. He would murder mortals in sacrifice, convincing the survivors that he was all-wise and merciful. This city became a prison for mankind. 1,000,000 dying suns passed. Mankind had become ignorant of the world before the immortal, becoming dependent on this belief system perpetrated by the immortal. A secret group of men gathered to plot the demise of the immortal. Aware that they could not kill him, they sought instead to make him powerless. They decapitated his head, cut off all his limbs, which were sent into a volcanic fire, his eyes gouged out, ears and tongue removed. The head remained immortal, preserved. The Ink Master tattooed eyes onto the eyelids, and the sacred third eye onto the forehead. The immortal can now only see as a mortal, blind to his own immortality. He has been kept this way for thousands of years. Every generation appoints an Ink Master to perform the duty of replenishing the tattoos on the immortal's head and burn the surviving nerve endings, preventing regrowth.